Driving, as you have learned, is surrounded by physics. Driving is physics at its best. Driving on dirt is a lot different than driving on road. For example, in trophy truck racing there are jumps and technical turns to go around. With the object of the truck going airborne, we can apply physics to determine anything we need to know about its projectile motion. Projectile motion includes height, vertical velocity, horizontal velocity, distance, and time spent in the air. Drivers must have a feel for his or her truck and ability in order to not undershoot or overshoot the landings.
Daily driving for most people consists of driving on nice paved roads with lots of friction under their tires. That is not the case with trophy trucks. With trucks driving on dirt and gravel, there is not much friction under their tires to keep the vehicle from fishtailing around the track. Due to the little force of friction the trucks have, the driver must control when he or she goes into the corners at such high speeds. The trucks drift around the corners because of the lack of friction with the ground. This is so they can go into turns much faster and have the tires moving faster for better acceleration out of turns.
Along with the motion of the trucks drifting on the ground, the trucks are also capable of encountering projectile motion throughout the track. The drivers have to be prepared at all times for every different jump that the course may throw at them. The driver must have experience and knowledge of the track to compensate for every different angled jump that will project them. The weight of the truck also plays a key role for its performance. The more weight it has, the more downward force is being applied to the ground, resulting in better traction. But there is a limit on how heavy you want your truck in order to still be the fastest. This is explained in Newton's second law of motion. When the net force is increased, then the acceleration will increase. But when the mass of the object increases, the acceleration decreases.
Also, when a truck is able to accelerate faster, it is able to increase its velocity throughout the track and shorten his or her time. When the velocity increases, the kinetic energy also increases, due to the velocity being a big part of kinetic energy's equation. Another energy used throughout trophy truck racing is elastic potential energy. In the truck suspension, there is a lot of compression that takes place with every single inconsistency on the race course. Because trophy trucks encounter a large amount of stress throughout all the bumps on the track, the suspension keeps the frame of the truck from bouncing. A lower suspension constant leads to less bump getting to the driver. However, it still needs to have enough tension or a high enough constant value to not bottom out. For this reason, the correct suspension settings are imperative to the control of the vehicle. In the end, the driver with the most balanced truck and the best feel for the track will have the best chance at winning.